Good evening, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight for another night of hot topics and social commentary. I am your host, William Joe Nathan Lee. Thank you guys for joining us. A couple things I want you guys to do for me really quickly. Be sure to press that click that subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you do not miss a video. Also, be sure to click that thumbs up button. Be sure to leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing or give us some suggestions on what you'd like to hear us discuss in the future. And last but not least, be sure to press that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. My whole crew is back. Jennifer, Tyrone, and Mike. What's going on, y'all?
Hello.
Hey, we're here.
It has been a busy week, so we have a lot to get to. First things first, I do want to send my condolences to the Pace family, a legend in the gospel community, LaShawn Pace Holmes. She passed away this week at the age of 60, and
So young.
I
That's
was
young.
so hurt about that because her voice is out of this world for me, at least.
Absolutely.
And so I know she's in heaven. I know she's in a much better place. So shout out to the entire Pace family, legends in the gospel community, the Pace sisters, anointed Pace sisters, just
Yes.
amazing in everything that they do. So yes, condolences to the Pace family. So for those of you who have been living under a rock, there is a new show out that is a spinoff of the Bad Girls Club. It is called Bad Boys Club LA. Now, I do not have the full list of all the various men's that are included on this show, but there are a couple that we do know of. For instance, Milan Christopher, he was a cast member on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood with his, at the time, boyfriend, Brock. There's also Andrew Caldwell, who we know as the I'm Delivered man from the Kojic ceremony that happened years ago. He's found his way onto this show. Also, for those who are, into the social medias, where the money reside, Mr. Where the Money Reside is on the show as well. And
Whatever
so
his name may be.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what his name is. But
Hey,
I did not watch the show itself, but I did watch a review of the show, and apparently they are throwing hands right out of the gate.
You can't get out the car good.
Okay. So apparently the first argument happened between Milan Christopher and Andrew Caldwell. They were doing a photo shoot, and Milan Christopher accuses Andrew of hitting him up in his DMs, trying to get with him, have sexual hot relations with him. Andrew Caldwell responds with, I would never sleep with someone like you. You're too dirty. All that good stuff. The boys had planned on jumping Andrew Caldwell, but he left the building. He left the show. He's not on the show anymore. He only appeared on the first episode. Mr. Where the Money Resides decided to attack two men on the show. There were these two white boys who fought on the show. What do you guys think about shows like this where the concept is come here ready to fight with your tennis shoes, your Vaseline, and your straight edge?
but you got to remember though, the one that orchestrated it or that started it is Natalie Nunn,
Right.
and she over here telling we shouldn't be fighting over. Girl, did you not build your name off of fighting?
Not
Exactly.
None. Tanisha is the one who set it all off. Natalie Nunn is like fifth season. Okay, she didn't start it.
These are truths.
Right, but do you guys support shows like this? Is it just entertainment?
I do like entertainment, but I feel two different ways. First of all, my one way I feel like yes, it's a good show, but it's a little more like okay, let it have like a real argument. And I just feel like they are wanting to fight just so they can fight on the show.
Right.
Other half of me is like okay. Gays already have enough drama already. Now you're gonna go on the show and just make it seem like all we do is fight, fuss, and sex, which is
right.
So we have other stuff going on too.
Right.
So I just feel I feel two different ways about it. And then also I don't know why Milan's on the show. Like,
yeah,
I don't like him on the show, and I also don't like well, he's gone now. I heard Andrew. That's the Andrew Caldwell. I'm the liver guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't
he's
know why
gone.
I don't know why he even went on the show either. Like they're the only two on the show that I was like, why?
But I do
Yeah.
think it is stupid for him to leave because,
No,
money.
go.
But yeah, I understand why the show exists.
Hmm.
I get it.
Yeah.
We enjoy the drama, and if it was a bunch of strangers, it would have been a little bit more difficult for all of us to be on board with watching it.
I don't
Agreed.
think
So,
so.
to
It
be
was
yeah, you're right.
it
Anybody
was
that
number
enjoyed
strangers on the girls shows, number strangers.
true,
Hmm.
if it was like a bunch of strangers, it would have been possible, being that we know how the bad girls were. You would want to see what the bad girls would have to cook up, but it brings more people to it immediately when you have a bunch of names that you know or know
I
of.
mean, that makes sense.
And
Exactly.
as far as all the fights and stuff, I personally believe that a lot of these people are not really settled in their lives. Either that or they just want to be seen. And
Okay,
that's the way to be seen.
yeah, but my thing is, nothing against people in the 30s because I'm in my 30s, but I don't want to go to the first thing I do is fight at 30 years old, 20 maybe,
Maybe.
30.
Right.
Okay, let's talk this thing out.
What was wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong, child? Okay,
Or can we even get to the space, I know you don't like me or
and I
my
don't like you.
opinion, and I don't
Yeah,
like you and your opinion.
but that's
It
just
just
all it
is what it
is.
is. And there's no way that this is gonna get no better. So what's the point of fighting because we don't like each other?
Right, because I ain't gonna
What's
put
that
on
gonna
no
solve?
cameras. Like I'm gonna read a bitch, but I'm not gonna be putting on like that for no cameras. And
Right.
I don't want my hair pulled. Mm-mm.
Ain't nobody got time.
Exactly. And so what do you guys think about the concept of bringing together men from the LGBTQ plus community as well as heterosexual men who are on the show?
I like the concept, but it has to be where the straight people and the gay people are open to each other, where it's not where the gays are coming on to the straight man and not where the straight men are being disgusted by the gay man. Because I don't want to see
Right.
that because we already know that's going on already.
Yep.
So I have to be like, okay, let's have a discussion. That's I accept you for who you are. Just don't play me or whatever. But I don't know, and I don't even like Kurt Franklin's son be on the show. To me, that's uncomfortable for me. I don't know
It's
why.
uncomfortable for me because Kirk Franklin's son is really going through things mentally and
Right.
emotionally. And
Yeah.
I don't think he is of sound mind to have that level of drama and foolishness going
Right.
on around him. Not saying that I am happy with every move that he makes, because I'm certainly not. But he doesn't need to be there. But what you think about, Tyrone, that whole premise with putting a straight and gay man in the house?
Um, Initially, my thoughts are it could be a good thing that now we can have an actual conversation and find out the differences and similarities. But that is the issue. Neither side wants to have the conversation because of so many years of disrespect, misunderstanding going around. They have to fight before they come to that meeting of the mind.
That's something.
They're
Regina
fighting for the
says.
money. Oh, go
Mhm.
ahead.
Regina says they're fighting for the money. Ratchet sells, and the puppeteers keep getting rich off of it, and that is so true.
Absolutely.
And I
That,
and I
that's
and I
that's
understand
what you sign up for.
what you sign up
Hmm.
for. But if I'm going to fight, it's because you either touch me first, but I'm not going to be fighting off the jump. Like you're gonna have to argue with me a couple minutes while I'm on TV where my people are watching. Like you're going to have to like Mike. You have to put on for South Carolina because I'm not going to just beat you up.
Right. And
Is the
speaking of
money
what
resides
Mike,
fighting? That's what she asked them. I think it was
Yes, he was apparently incredibly inebriated, Regina, and I think it's so sad that that's what we call that young man. But yes, where the money resides is
I don't know
fighting.
his name.
yes,
I don't know what else to call you.
he
You know,
fought two people on the first show. He fought two people on the
Wow.
first show.
what I also don't like and this is probably going to, I hate that they only using gay feminine men.
Right.
Milan's probably the only one that's acting
a little bit more masculine.
But I don't want to see him on the show either. So I hate that we only seeing one representation. If they would have had maybe one feminine, one, cunt, and one who knows somebody who you don't even know that's gay or not, but they gay. I don't get it bisexual. Then like 3 straight people. Then it would been like a better show for me because they already think that when you see one gay, you see like a girl, long hair and
All
nails,
that ass.
drama,
Right.
right. Like it just is too much.
Well,
So-
Milan
Well-
isn't the most feminine, but you can like tell he's gay. But you know,
Well,
I
of
wouldn't say
course.
that- yeah, yeah.
I mean, everybody's
and-
gonna have how you doing, Trey? But you know, I don't. Everybody else in the house, he's one of the masculine ones.
Right. And they
This is
did
true.
have a discuss. I don't know if I said this earlier in the video. I don't know why, but they did have a discussion on the bus with amongst each other. They asked each other, who would you sleep with in the house? Milan Christopher did say one of the heterosexual men's name. However, they prefaced it with no disrespect,
I know you
this
ain't
is
gay.
no shade to you. I know you're not gay, but if I had a chance, I'd get in the bed with you. So
Let
I
me-
think that's okay with the
Yeah.
with the preference. You know, it's attraction.
I rolled my eyes down, but I probably
Yeah.
be drunk and probably say the same thing anyway. So I need not judge too much.
right. The thing with me is I've always had this thing where I would never compliment a man that I don't know is gay because I know that they're going to take that as disrespect,
Right.
and I don't want to start no stuff. So
You don't argue with me because
Mhm.
that's not what you want. This mouth is little.
right, exactly.
Great point. Like only one type of yes. I don't like that. Yes. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's put them all together and let's see what everybody put on. But I don't want to. You got one with long hair through his waist. Nobody. I already flirted with Kurt
Yeah.
Franklin's son. You got him on the show acting like he crazy as hell. You got one come up next
I
to the
don't
car.
think it's an act, honey. That's not an act, sweetie.
Mm,
And
yeah.
why Natalie Nunn on the show? Why is she on the show?
Well, who's on the show?
Natalie Nunn. Why is she?
She's an
doing that?
executive producer.
She's an executive producer, and
Well, she
apparently
needs to
she
be behind
absolutely
the
needs to be
scenes.
seen. And you
Right,
know what?
obviously.
Would it be bad to say I think it would be great if she lost a little bit of weight?
No, but I mean, who am I to talk? So,
Yeah.
but she
I
is a
don't
little
know,
plump.
man. She's way more plump than I've ever seen her. But you
Well,
know
just
what?
swole.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well-
I need to get rid of the what I've seen over the
Of
years
her.
and just remember that she's a grown
My
woman.
mom always said, "Everybody can't wear a fat baby. Everybody can't wear it."
Right. So
Thank you, Mama.
I have
Wait.
never heard that,
I've
but
never heard that
okay.
before. But it's
she
not a
can't
lie.
wear it. It's not.
Wow.
She did not lie.
Like
Yeah,
I
very
think
much
all
exactly.
up big,
Oh
but
my
everybody can look
gosh.
big, good big. I mean, they don't have to dress themselves to be big. I don't know, but
You
Not
got
everybody can. So
you-
some people can. Some people can do it. But,
Yeah.
right.
but
So
Natalie, it's like a surprise that she's that big.
she looks swollen, like she shouldn't be some Epsom salt.
Like it's a problem.
like she didn't mean to do it.
Oh, too many hot pockets.
Yeah,
Lord,
but she does have babies, so I'll give her all of that. You know, what I'm
okay,
saying? She's
well
grown.
that's a good excuse.
It's just it's my mind and what I have to get used to the new vision of Natalie Nunn. It's
I
been a
understand
very
it too.
it's like oh gosh, but your mom has never lied.
Child. So we want to give
Mhm.
congratulations out to Morris Chestnut. Morris Chestnut received his star on the Walk of Fame this week.
It's
Now I have
about
to say
time.
that I was surprised by this because Morris Chestnut is one of those black famous people who, all the black people know who
Yes.
he is. All the black people know what he does. But the
Mhm.
other side of the country
accomplishments.
may not be that familiar with him and his work. But I am so happy that he has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame because I definitely do believe that he does deserve it.
Congratulations, brother.
Solid.
Yes, and I fell in love with Morris Chestnut on The Best Man One.
Okay.
Ooh, when he licked them,
Ooh, yes, sir.
I'm like Ricky, no,
Right.
Ricky!
Yeah, I think the first time I saw Morris Chestnut was on To Complete That Game. And
Mm.
And he was so funny on that.
Wasn't
he? has
he?
such range.
he's in character. The
With-
relationship
oh, yeah, he
he
was
had
in that
with
movie.
Anthony Anderson in that show, in that movie,
Yes.
classic. It
It
really
was
was.
really that was you reminded me of that.
I
He
forgot
is
about that
certainly
movie.
everywhere.
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
With
Two
Vivica
two can
Fox
play
and
that
all
game.
them.
Two can play that game. It's a hood classic. Y'all should get into it.
A
It's
Oh,
hood
I know that movie.
classic.
Yes.
right.
And can you
So
believe even Bobby Brown did good in that one?
yes, he did
I mean, he
really
played
good.
himself.
Right.
Yes, right. That's
Playing
awesome. He
yourself. You
was.
better play yourself, right?
Well,
That's what I do know.
he did it good.
Okay.
Yes,
You
he was
best to play yourself,
perfect.
right?
Oh my
And
gosh.
Bobby Brown looked good in that movie. Like when they had the transformation, when he went from the Jerry curl and the rotten teeth to
Oh
the
Okay.
all new
yes.
man. Oh
Come
my
on.
lord.
Yes.
Regina says she need to eat an apple instead of a piece of cake too.
Me
We
too.
understand, sis. We
Yeah.
understand.
But not everybody
Oh,
can wear it right though.
right.
Mm-mm.
So this week, Judge Ketanji Brown Johnson has been going through her confirmation hearings. She is President Biden's first nominee to be seated on the Supreme Court. She's gone through 3 days now of tough questioning, over 10 hours, I think, each day, except for the first day, which she was just introducing herself to the committee. But it's been pretty interesting thus far. I don't think it's been surprising the way that some of the Republicans have been treating Judge Johnson. It's
Jackson.
Jackson. I'm sorry. Yes, Jackson. Thank you for that correction, Judge Jackson. It
No
seems
worries.
that they have.
Sorry,
It
Miss Jack.
seems. It seems like they have a goal here to try to bring her down on the smallest of things, in my opinion. If you look, for instance, Senator Hawley was pounding her and getting on her on the way that she was sentencing men who were charged with having child pornography. She had apparently only sentenced this 18-year-old that is to 3 months. And the thing is, like, this is a judge and you're a senator. So when this is not your line of work, then maybe you don't know what all goes along with making the decision of what to sentence
Just
a certain
maybe.
person to whatever crime they were charged with. So there's that. There was also another senator, a female senator. I do not know what her name was. I don't know what state she represents, but she asked Judge Jackson, what is her definition of a woman? We all know where that question
Child.
was going towards, concerning the transgender community, in my opinion. But that's what that is. So there were a lot of questions being asked towards her, but there was a light at the end of the tunnel yesterday with Cory Booker and also another senator. I do not know what her
She's a
name
female
was,
one. Yeah.
but he sang her praises. And I was saying, that's me right there. If I was Cory Booker, that's exactly what I would have been doing. I know that you've been putting up with all this BS from all these other Republicans who do not want to
Foolishness.
see you sitting in the seat that you obviously earned and are overqualified for, in my opinion. So I'm going to give you your flowers while you're still here, my sister, and we end this together. So I really enjoyed the words that Cory Booker shared with Judge Jackson, and it
It
even
was
brought her to
beautiful.
tears, which I'm not surprised about. But what do you guys think of this process and what she's been going through these past 3 days?
Well, I didn't see the video. I saw it all in my timeline, but I didn't click to watch yet. But just going off based off what you said, I know that she held so much in being questioned because I even got a little bit of fire inside of my chest right now.
Just hearing about
hearing about it. Because how dare you ask me about how I sentenced an 18-year-old who watched child pornography for 3 months when you guys kill people and don't get nothing at all.
Right.
So don't ask me about.
Ooh, Mike.
But let me tell you this. This is another person that really. Okay, first of all, I love how you can see how human she was.
Mhm.
Though she held her tone, but these people were asking her questions that don't even
Nothing to
Her
do
tone.
with
that have
To her.
exactly that doesn't pertain to her and have nothing to do with the job that she's trying to be trying to be what's it called, confirmed for.
Right.
So she certainly had those faces like
Yeah, I saw.
what are we
What?
talking about here?
What are we talking about?
So Ted Cruz was talking about a book that was basically, he said that the book was saying that babies come out racist. And he was saying, do you believe that?
Yeah, concerning critical race theory, right?
And she,
Critical
yes,
race
and
theory
she,
at a school that she was
on
board
the
of
council
board of
or
trustees for.
and
Okay.
It's
she
like
doesn't have any say or any vote
no
in anything like
over
that.
curriculum
And
items.
and she even explained, I have not looked at the information. I know of the book, but I have not gone over that information. And at the very end of the day, that's not my job to do so.
Right.
I'm just so upset. We have to always stay humble and remain
Yes.
quiet and reserved,
Mm-hmm.
even when we're being asked things that have nothing to do with our education, our job
Or
description.
what we trying to
But we,
do.
but we have to always be 300 steps above the game
Come
to
on.
even get the same position and make less money than everybody else anyway.
Right.
And you know another thing that
It's just
got me
horrible.
for that Ted Cruz, he needed to shut up. But I
Right.
also was really happy about the man that was the head of the committee.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He got together one of those many senators that was doing the absolute most, saying that she referred to President Bush and another person as war crime people or something like that.
Hmm.
And it's something that she never said, and he corrected that for the area. And you can see the joy, because I'm sure she wasn't expecting anybody to correct those words, but
Right.
you can see the joy in her face, and just like, oh, thank God somebody said that or did their homework. And she said, yeah, all I can say is thank you, that is correct. I did not say that. So,
Yeah. I don't like how over the recent years these senators are trying to jump out there to get sound bites or become the latest meme on purpose.
oh, child.
On
I hate
purpose.
this.
And there was
Right.
another older senator who looked like he just need to go ahead and retire, just leave the whole job alone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He was asking her, "Well, how do you feel about like the Second Amendment? Should that be upheld?" Like, of course, if I'm about to be in the Supreme Court, I have to uphold that. But he was like, "Well, what about Roe versus Wade?" Yes, I in the Supreme Court, that's a precedent that's been created, so I will uphold that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like you expect me to say that, oh, I'm gonna uphold this, but not uphold that. She was having to explain that I'm gonna have to uphold everything equally
Right.
as like what are you? So you want me to say? You know what? As far as it comes to abortion, I ain't gonna hold up that one. But as far as everything else that goes with
That's why
what
they
you
want her
want,
to mess up. They
and,
want her to mess up, but no, no,
but
no, no,
no,
no,
they
no,
do. They
no.
want it, man.
And,
I
and
am so proud of her.
Yeah.
right. Amen. Amen. And another thing that they were trying to do, they were trying to pass her off as someone who was soft on crime. And the way they did this
Mhm.
was pointing out the fact that she was a public defender. And when you're defending someone, you're still included in the law. You're still included in justice. So, whether you're working on one side or the other, you're still doing the same job. You're still fighting for people's rights. And so you're still fighting to make sure that justice does prevail. So,
Mhm.
this whole thing, like you said, Jennifer, I am so proud of Judge Jackson. She held herself together. She
Yes, and
really,
she was defending people that was in Guantanamo Bay. Those are
yes,
like the biggest, most prolific war people, that us people here in America can do. And they were actually looking as if they were going to try to make her look bad for
for
doing that.
doing
Like,
that.
no, that's
And
her
sh-
job
and
here
she
in
was
America.
appointed. She was appointed to do
Exactly.
that.
And here in America, you have a right to due process. Here in America, if you can't afford an attorney, we will provide you with one, and you have been provided. And for them to act as if she's doing something wrong for doing her federal job that she was appointed for,
Right.
these people are crazy.
And
But
I
are you
think it's
surprised?
and I think
I mean,
right. And
I
I think it
look
says a lot
at
for
this
her
point.
to
No.
right. And I think it says a lot for her to be appointed because she's clearly the right woman for the job.
Absolutely.
Right.
And she was, oh gosh, she spoke of her husband and her
Hmm.
children. She even talked about not doing a good job sometimes of doing the balance between work and motherhood. Like she kept it incredibly real, and her own sister came up there speaking up for her sister. It was beautiful.
Right.
All this has been so beautiful, though there has been times where I wanted to throw my phone or kick the TV. But you know what I'm saying? God bless
Okay.
her and
And
the
I
trail
hope
that she's blazing.
she just knows that it's not gonna get any easier, girl, once you get hired up in there.
Oh no, 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 no. It will
Mm-mm.
get easier.
It gets easier.
It gets easier because when you're in, you are in. There's nothing that anybody can do to
For
get you
life.
out
But
For life.
for life. So to be honest, I hope she becomes a problem. That's my hope. Because after she gets on and everything, after she signs her W-2, she
Okay.
go
Yes.
hang with Maxine Waters so she can give you the ropes.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
What I
yes,
want her to do
yes.
is stop being the bigger person and just say
Let the
what needs
ass
to be
have it.
said
You
and let
so you want
everybody
I
have it.
think she
Go
will,
I
black
got,
but
one,
I think so too.
go black
so
women.
look,
They'll
so
leave it
you
like
want her to
that.
go into the Supreme Court and shake the table. That's what you
Look
want her
here,
to do?
motherfucker.
shake,
Shake the table. That's what
Shake
I
the
want her to
table.
do. Okay.
Let's have a meeting. I'm in here.
and kick
Okay,
a few
yes.
chairs across the room too.
Exactly.
Y'all done
And
asked me
like
all these fucking questions.
and
Now,
knock over
what's up?
somebody's tea set and tell them I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? I need all that carrying on. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
like you.
And once again, I'm just so excited for her. I'm proud to have to
That'll be the
be an
first one we got
African
out this.
American.
But this is
Ooh,
also telling to how America
I agree.
approaches African American women.
Right.
They
absolutely.
hit them over the head and then want you to remain.
And she's actually more qualified than every Supreme Court justice that's there right now.
Right now.
She was a judge
Right
Yeah.
now.
she was a judge longer before every single justice on
Every
that
single
court. Actually, some
Exactly.
of them combined, some of them, like 3 or 4 of them
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
combined, have
Yeah.
not been judges longer before her.
And
So,
that just lets you know how people be putting them randoms up in there just so they can say what they want them to say. But
okay.
anywho, let me tell you what Regina said. Know what I mean, she said, of course they are going to try to make it hard for her. She's a lady, she's black, and she's not for the nonsense. Yes, she's for justice, and I praise God that they have a black woman. They they're gonna see something soon.
Right,
Something
because
gonna
she will be confirmed. I mean, it's
absolutely.
obvious that she will
It's
be
a done
confirmed.
data.
She does have the
If she
votes.
doesn't, it's gonna be an investigation.
It's got to be. But yeah, she's
Right.
in. She's in.
She's definitely in. There was one prominent senator, Mitch McConnell, that said she will not be getting his vote, but we don't care
Bumper. Bye.
Nobody care what you say, Mitch.
We don't care.
because we was
We don't
listening
care.
to you when you said, black folks vote at the same rate as Americans. So we did hear that nonsense. So it is what it is.
This
Anyways,
fool.
on
As
to the
if.
next story. Congratulations to
Got my
Judge
blood pressure up.
Jackson, who will be the
Woo.
first African American woman on the Supreme
Yes.
Court. Another
And
topic.
her name is Ketanji Brown Jackson.
She
Jackson.
real black,
Kaji.
okay?
She
Oh,
black
okay,
as
she got an
black.
African
You hear me?
name.
Ooh, she black.
Black.
African name. Okay,
I'm
she's
gonna
straight
mix it
from
up.
the motherland.
And you know what? I don't even mind that she has a white husband. Did you
Me
see
either.
the way the way that man cried when she was talking about
Okay,
him?
he loved that woman.
He loved that woman. That's all I can say.
Now hold up now.
You didn't know?
He ain't know.
Let me tell you something.
And
When
he
you
a
see,
brown?
no, when you see him, he is white. He got a little tan on him. He got the silver salt and pepper hair
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
the salt and pepper. It looked
and
good.
full
Yeah.
beard.
Yeah.
He's a very good looking man, and he's
He
tall and
is.
everything. He's a good looking white
He
man.
a
But
good
when
looking
she
white
was
man.
when she was talking about her husband,
Mm,
that man was crying up in that
yes, he
court.
was.
He was crying in that place.
Kaji.
I'm telling you, it's okay. This one's okay.
This one,
It
Okay.
is.
This was okay.
he's
Well,
invited to the cookout, okay?
And if
Okay.
there was an issue, please
Come-
know we would have already seen it by now.
We would
Uh-huh.
have
Because you
seen
know
it
they've
by
done
now.
the homework.
They
You know
been
they've done the
looking for
homework.
anything.
You know it.
She's squeaky clean.
Right,
Ooh.
and
That's
the
why
thing is,
They
and the
bring up
thing
the
is that-
BS.
And the thing that I don't get is the fact that they're comparing her confirmation to the confirmations of previous Supreme Court justices who had, sexual harassment allegations against them, and they're wondering why they got all these tough questions. But then, with Judge Jackson,
I mean, they had a whole
supposed
president.
Come on.
right, like
Come
Oh,
on.
should we bring
it's
that
not.
up? Mr.
It's not
Orange?
rocket science, y'all. But
Come on.
anyways,
about it.
congratulations to Judge Jackson. We
And
rooting for you,
Regina
girl.
says, I go with what Regina says. She says they're going to riot in the streets again if she is not given that position. So they better let her in.
Yeah,
I think we all
she's
going
going
to
to
be in
get
the streets
in.
with them. She gonna,
It's
it's fine.
She here for the streets too.
Thus saith the Lord. She coming on in.
right,
Welcome
exactly.
in with
So
big arms.
Ooh,
right,
What?
and so another
That's
story that we
such
have to
a-
discuss is recently there was a reunion show for Miss Joseline's Cabaret that was taped earlier, and there was a huge melee, a huge skirmish, a kerfuffle, if you will,
Yes.
amongst the cast members, and apparently Jocelyn jumped on this particular cast member. She was beating her up pretty bad, and apparently her husband jumped in as well and began to beat said cast member, and she ended up in the hospital. And she was live on Instagram from the hospital explaining her issues and what happened. And so now the young lady, along with other cast members, have filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against not only Jocelyn but her husband, as well as Zeus, the company, the network that is broadcasting Joseline's Cabaret. What do we think about this? Is Joseline is showing her true colors for real?
Oh,
for
she
real.
showed her true colors long before this time. Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
So that's
Thank
not,
you.
That's not like this is not her character, but I think it's a piece of humbling pie that I wish the baby would get soon. But I guess we have to handle everybody else before we handle him. But Jocelyn Hernandez needed to been handled, which was on Mona Scott shows. She thinks she's above the rules and the law.
Right.
And she thinks she's the original person of reality TV, but no, baby, you're not the original. Okay.
That's Nene.
Okay.
That's
New York.
That's New York. That's what I'm about to say. That's New York.
Okay, yes, she is the HBIC of reality TV.
Yes,
okay.
You would never be the first one, baby.
Without getting sued.
Without getting sued, and still works today.
To this day.
Yes.
To this day.
And she's crazy as hell.
To this day.
But Jocelyn is just rude. The thing is, it would have been different if you would have just fought the girl, but you talk to these girls so disrespectfully, like they are the scum on the bottom of your shoe. It's ridiculous, and just because you have your own show, it doesn't give you the right to treat people like they're nothing. Trash. So
right.
I hope that this lawsuit goes forward. So I don't like people getting in trouble, but I think sometimes this is the only way to show celebrity. Sometimes when you hurt the bank account, that you cannot treat people any kind of way. And I don't want to see your tears because you've seen them before and you still act a damn fool the next week. So you and Ballistic, and when Zeus put out a statement, you know it's getting real. And she's not being on Instagram anymore. She got rid of her Instagram.
Oh, it's real.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Regina said, Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess, fighting again. Hashtag replete.
She never
right.
But here's my thing with this. I really feel like I'm thinking if Zeus has their contracts right, they might not have to pay out anything. It might just go directly.
No.
You think so?
They gonna have to pay.
Jocelyn did say that in the contracts you can't even sue your dumb hell. What she called Chris out when you go on reality TV.
But this is the thing. Yeah, you can't sue them and continue to
participate in the show.
They ain't trying to participate in that show anymore. They want that money.
I just don't really understand. But Jocelyn, why did you even go on the show? I'm on a reality TV show, and you talking to me any kind of way, and I got to put up with it because I'm on your show. Oh, it would never.
But some people are that desperate to be seen, babes.
I'm not that desperate because my thing is I'm still gonna work because I'm cussing your ass out. I'm still gonna be here.
And from the TikTok videos and Instagram videos that I've seen, it sounded like old girl was working over Joseline, and the reason why Ballistic came in was because
She was getting
Joseline
worked
was
over.
getting beat.
Well,
Exactly.
Jocelyn thinks she thinks she can fight everybody, but baby, you cannot fight everybody. And
Ooh,
I've never seen her really fight anyone. She's
agreed.
Me either.
Agreed. And the one thing that some people were pointing out that I totally forgot. I don't know if y'all remember this situation
Tommy.
forever ago with Tommy.
Yep, on TikTok I saw it.
When, like, you know, y'all, the space and the opportunity was presented. You
Oh,
could have
yes.
handled your business.
And Tommy
Right.
getting ready too.
Because we
Mhm.
all
Come
know
at
that
her.
Tommy is about that life. We all know Tommy will
She
go
crazy as
there
hell, too.
with you. She got the
Unfortunately,
buckshot.
even with her children.
Okay, ask her daughter. Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Bopped her so.
Hey.
Bopped her so.
Tommy was driving over her with a car.
Yeah.
And admitted to it on camera.
Tommy is about that life.
Yes, she is.
And admitted to it on camera.
So you know she don't care.
She just don't care.
Yes. I love Tiffany in New York. Pollard, yes.
She is awesome.
She is an icon.
Icon.
Yeah.
Shoot, I still watch
what's the last name? Pastor. I can't remember what's the mom name.
Her crazy behind.
Sister Patterson.
Sister Patterson.
Oof.
They were both made for TV.
But she's the reason why I still watch that second season of Flavor of Love. That second season of Flavor of Love was good.
Do you think it was better than the first season? Because I still like the first season a little bit better.
The first season was good because it was fresh.
It was new.
See, when reality was really starting up, that's when we got, I don't know who had the idea of Flavor of Love. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense because of the surreal life. That's what happened.
Yeah,
surreal life. No, it wasn't the real world. It came from Surreal Life, where Flavor was on there, and
with the white girl,
with Brigitte Nielsen, and they decided to get him somebody to love him or whatever. And you know what's funny about that? He had a girlfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all know that?
Wow.
The first Flavor of Love, he had a girlfriend at the time. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that was a good. I think I did like the first one better than the second one. The second one was still good. The third one I didn't even watch.
Oh, the third one that was pretty. It was stupid.
I felt like the first one had the better cast. Overall, you know, he had
it was more authentic.
Right. Yeah. There were more authentic. I love Goldie. Goldie was the comedian. She was your down south girl. She was real.
I can slap you now because I'm about to show now.
Right. You know, of course we can't. We can't. Right.
Yeah.
Of course we can't forget Hottie, who had the bicycle bells that clicked every time she blinked her eyes.
Now Hottie, that was the one. And when that had that situation, Beyonce.
Like, are you serious? Beyonce, you look like effing Luther Vandross, okay?
But let me tell you, that reunion, that was probably the first reunion I ever seen of all reunions.
Yeah.
And Tiffany owned that reunion.
The whole thing. All we would do was waiting for her to come out that door.
And she came onto the set like this. Like, I am the queen. Okay. Y'all here to see me. Okay. And that's it. Okay.
She said, "Tingly the first motherfucking night."
Yes.
And then it's like, you know what? That is true. She was gone the first night. And how would you have that much mouth and you were gone the first
We don't even know who you are, girl. We don't know
Right.
what name the slave even gave you. Did he give you a name? Did you stay long enough to get a nickname, girl?
New York was the only one that came up in there with a plan.
With a plan, and she did it.
Plan. Okay.
And that plan was executed expertly.
But you know what?
Even with her mother.
The second season has more legends on that show because it's people who still know, like Boots. Bucky still
and
working
Bucky.
on that.
Yeah, Shay.
She getting VH1 tips for a long time, okay?
Very long time.
Right.
Hoops, too.
Hoops, yeah.
Hoops was on the first season.
Hoops was able to get with what's that child name?
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal for a while. That's a come up.
You got the one with the big butt with the stained eye and the mustache.
Delicious.
Delicious. Still making
her stained eye and her whatever nose has got to go.
But this is crazy. She has a whole entirely different face. Like, I don't know why people act like she don't.
All
Well,
of Delicious is all
Jocelyn
different.
did drag one of them girls on the cabaret show. I forgot we talked about
Yeah,
Jocelyn. I
I'm
forgot we
pretty
talked
sure they
about
were
her.
weak though.
I love
Right.
Tiffany on T.S.
But-
Madison series. Oh, yeah, that was good. I did like that
Oh,
too.
I need to watch that. I need to watch
Yes.
that.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, but
yeah, that's a little bit of history for you for the young
Oh
ones.
yes. If you don't
right,
know
but
about Flavor of Love and then Tiffany Once Love or whatever that show was,
I could watch that
I
to
love
this
New York.
day.
I love New
New
York. I
York.
love New York.
That foolishness. Rest in peace.
Foolishness.
What's his name? Real.
Real.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
real.
Like he was
Yes.
my
Oh,
favorite
man.
on that. He was my
He was real.
favorite.
You know what?
Yeah.
I
On
did like Chance because he always crying. I love a man that cries and shows his emotions and still but he
And still got that.
Still.
yeah, I
You got a
still
show on
wish
Zeus.
I
Y'all,
still
that was
wish
a
that
really
Real
good time.
Yeah, it
Really
was.
good
Real
times.
was
No bills then.
Real I'm going to go off on Real for a little
Gas
bit
was
because he
cheap.
deserves it. Real was such a beautiful man. He had such beautiful hair,
Hair,
beautiful
yes.
lips. Yes, he was a little bit short. Yeah,
Just a
that's
little.
true. Yes, but that's okay because his heart was in the right place, and he
Always
was
good.
really there for love, and I really
Yeah.
get that. So shout
Fuck
out to
cancer.
Real. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Beautiful
Yes.
man. Oh my goodness, I can't. I'm
Lord.
still
But
upset that he
Buddha too
died.
was. I saw Buddha on those late night shows
Honey.
on Zane show.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
What's that other one's name that almost got married to Jennifer?
Punk.
Punk.
David Otunga. He was
Yes.
Wait. Wow.
And she got the nerve to pick that white boy. What's that white boy name?
Tailor Made.
Tailor Made.
Oh, I
think
couldn't
it was
believe
that was an affirmative action pick.
Yeah.
That's
It
when we
was
first met
okay.
Lala. Lala became Lala from them shows too. She was always the
Yeah.
reunion host.
Child. Good
She had
times.
one
Good
body
times for
and
that.
she had another body too.
You remember when Lala almost got hit with that shoe from Bucky?
Oh, and she went
Right.
No,
And she
no,
said,
no,
I've been
wrestling.
respectful to y'all, but y'all ain't gonna come up here hitting me in the mother head with the shoe. Because if you do, it's gonna be a problem.
And she
Okay.
meant
Like
that.
she said that like there was no cameras rolling.
Y'all,
Okay.
okay, one last thing.
Okay. This is
Ooh,
good.
this is a way back.
Remember Monique had that show on VH1 too with Charm School?
School.
Yes.
Remember Safari? She like Safari that stand represents something mean, something nasty. And she said, what's your real name? And she like Safari.
Like we need to do
was the
homework.
Right. Like y'all
cool.
didn't tell Monique that she didn't get a nickname before she came on the
Okay.
show. I think they did that on purpose.
And her
I
lip
really
chap.
think they did that on
And her lip
purpose.
chat.
And she had the
you
prayer
know,
not.
flowers. You hit with the flowers. That prayer
Ooh,
was the
child.
most ridiculous prayer in reality TV series.
But you know what? I
Okay,
felt her
you
heart. It was needed at the moment.
okay, you better
Said,
stop
Lord,
interrupting my prayers before God tell
direct
me
me
to
to
whoop
whoop your ass.
Okay. Before he direct me. Okay, he
Okay.
gonna direct me to whoop your okay.
Is that necessary?
For he is yet directing my path. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my Lord.
But she won that whole entire show as she needed. Yes.
She could have
Oh,
been the
good
star of season
times.
2. Okay. I would
Oh
love
my
to see her in
gosh.
New York.
I
beating
loved her.
heads.
Ooh, that would have been nasty.
Oh,
That
that-
would have
yeah, it
been
would have
something
been.
else. If Safari and New York was on the same show, child.
But one thing I can say, it was absolutely the most awkward thing to see Goldie on a date with Flav.
Yeah.
Just the
'cause
whole.
it's like
It's
she was clearly just there for her comedy career. I don't think she
Yeah.
even thought that he was remotely attractive, to
I
be
hope nobody thought
honest.
so.
Oh, well, come on. But, I mean, she did get to the top 4. So, she got a lot further than I would have initially
She
expected
coasted
her to.
because she wasn't crazy.
Right.
But I'm just trying to think
Right.
She was
on the
funny,
show,
though.
could I kiss somebody who just is ugly for
No,
reality TV?
no,
No.
or
No.
try to be sexy for them, or try to,
No. I
But
can't
my-
take
my-
it.
close to
All right,
them.
so I'd be like New York. In New York, is where. Look at where New York is located.
But New York had plenty of hot relations with that man too.
Right. Yeah.
But
That's like what
I
she.
can't. I just can't do that now.
No,
No.
You might can get a kiss.
I like him.
No, you can't even. I don't even think I would kiss someone on the cheek if I didn't find them attractive. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Oof.
for coverage.
And then,
I'll give
y'all
you a
remember
hug.
that whole chicken Hottie made in the microwave?
Oh
For
my
playing
god!
mama. For
what?
his mama.
Like,
His
was
last
she
name is-
serious? Like, was she really
She
serious
was.
when she did
There's
that?
no way
She
she was
was.
serious.
She
But
was
y'all know his
There's
serious.
no
last name
way.
is-
You can see
Like,
that
and
food
she
was
was
not
acting
cooked.
like she was serious about it too. Like, she was just like, I thought
And
this
them
was
bells
I
was
perfectly
forgot
ringing.
fine.
all about that. I forgot all about
You
that.
know his name is
Oh.
William Drayton.
No,
Really?
his name is William Jonathan Drayton.
Wow.
Well, it's my last name. I'm
It's
like,
my
oh, we
my
can't-
first and middle name.
Middle name. Oh my god.
My first and middle name, child. Ugh.
Go.
Well, praise God that He did not smite
Anyways.
you two with His looks. Praise the Lord in the heavens.
Thank the heavens above. There is a
He
God.
did- to me, He didn't even look good before he got older.
Somebody
No.
said God be making anything sometimes.
Oh my lord.
Mike.
Just in a rush.
Moving on to what could possibly be some rather upsetting news. It has been announced that the Maury Show will be ending after 30 years on the air. I know I'm going to miss the Maury Show. I remember every time that we had a day off from school, I had to watch Maury. I was
Had
going
to.
to watch Maury. I was going to watch Jenny Jones. I was going to watch Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
I was going to
Jerry
watch all my yes,
And
Jerry Springer.
It's a back to back too. You never had
Back.
Back to back.
Back.
Okay.
Okay.
So
But I got
congratulations
tired
to
of the
congratulations to
Mormon stuff, though.
Maury and his longevity on TV and how he was
Yes.
able to popularize paternity tests and
Hoes
lie
being
detector
hoes.
tests.
But let me tell my favorite episodes was trying to figure out whether or not
It was a man
somebody
or a
was a
woman.
man or a woman.
Yes.
Or those ones where them kids they
Oh,
be dressed
yes.
in halter tops and stuff, talking about how they
My
having
mama tell
sex
me
at
to
the
go
age of
to. I said,
12.
fuck my mama. Cause I
Is
was
that boot camp? Oh yeah. Maury boot camp, bro.
And them
Scared
girls come out there
straight.
crying,
and I
looking
hear
at a
her.
grave.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care.
You're like, whoa.
Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me.
What was that general name
But
that they had
they
on
will
there?
always have you will never stop having paternity tests for as much as people
Nah.
having sex. You
Okay.
will never stop. That's why he was able to go so long, because us African Americans and white people
Look at
are
that nose. Look at that nose, man. Look
Okay,
at that
that
nose.
is Joe baby. I'm 1,000% sure that is
Okay.
Joe baby.
Look at that chin.
or
When it comes down to little Lamika, Joseline, you are not.
Jose or no, it's the cutscenes for me. I've known Jennifer all this time. There's no way I could be the father. I heard that she was having sex with my brother and my cousin. I can't trust her.
Right.
Nothing but a hoe.
all that.
Then
You
they
know
get
what?
the
The
prison look on the ground.
Right. Yeah.
I
The
can't
funniest
believe her.
scene with Maury that I have seen actually didn't take place on Maury. It was on a Medea movie. So Medea went to Maury to see if
Brown was
if
daddy.
Brown was Cora's father, and it turned out that he wasn't. And Medea just I laughed like that. I laughed hysterically
Up in that movie
on
theater.
that.
It was good.
Like it. Oh gosh! Like that's how you do it the right way. That's how you pay
right way.
homage. Okay.
Yes. He gets it right every time.
He does. And you know what? I'm sure he's going to be fine. I think we might just miss him, but he has a whole lot of content out there in them streets.
Oh, all the
he
rerun.
will
Oh,
be
he'll
okay.
reruns.
He
He'll
will
have
be
reruns
he will be
forever.
okay. And he'll forever have his place in the African American community, helping people find they
baby's kids'
baby's
daddies.
kids'
Yeah.
daddy.
He has the VIP spot at the cookout.
The cookout.
Yeah, he does. And he's never been disrespectful to black people.
Okay,
He's never
and you know
treated
what?
us
I
less
think
than-
he just embarrassed us on live TV.
I think one of the best things.
no,
about,
they embarrass themselves. Let's be real. Okay.
Right. I think one of the best things about Maury is the fact that he doesn't correct the people that call him Murray. I love that. I love that because he could say my name is Maury, girl. Not Murray. Murry. No, it's Maury.
It's
Maury.
They call him Mary. Mary.
Mary.
I don't care, Murray.
Murray.
He ain't no good anyway. It only lasts 30 seconds.
Child.
I love the
And
one where
you get pumped up to say that you 2000% sure that that's it. And I've never had sex with nobody. I don't think I've ever had sex with anybody else before. And
But
Come
then he
out.
turned out
now
not
they
to be the
ain't the baby
daddy.
daddy.
When it comes to the
Child.
30-month-year-old,
Man, you're
you
not
see
the
the picture of the
father.
little kid in
you
the back
are
to sit there with a
not.
toy.
Now
Right.
that's one thing. At least the kids, most of the kids look cute. But one thing
Them
I do,
celebrations, bro.
one thing I do
Right.
love is sometimes them jeans do be telling.
Yeah, they
Yes.
do.
Yeah.
They be telling.
How about the one that come out with a whole different complexion, a white baby? And I'm like, that man's clearly a black and you like
Yeah.
man.
I've seen
Like,
a whole
Man.
bunch of them.
I've seen a couple of
Man.
those as well.
Man.
So
That
yeah.
is not his baby.
Like quit disrespecting us right now.
Like
Right. Like
The lies.
this baby
the
looks
yeah.
lies,
whole
Like
the
entire
lies.
the level to which
Hispanic.
you are insulting my intelligence right now is
Yes.
on like
no.
Absolutely.
ridiculous. Like
This
for
baby
real.
is
It's uncalled
Asian.
for.
Absolutely
That man
unwarranted.
is black.
How about the
What
people
are
who
you
scared of
doing?
mustard? We don't bring the people who scared of mustard on the show. Bring the mustard out and they just run
Child.
and holler.
Ciao. So, anyways, for our last topic, the
Man.
iHeart Music Awards took place this past week. Jennifer Lopez, she was awarded with the Icon Award. So, congratulations to Miss J Lo for being an icon that she is. At least she was given the reward for it. And so Lil Nas X, he won the award for Best Male Artist. And I absolutely loved his acceptance speech. And I felt like it would be nice for us to hear his acceptance speech because I feel like it was really encouraging to everyone out there who has dreams of their own to go for their dreams. And so, Tyrone, whenever you're ready, you can play that clip for us.
Hit it.
And I just want to say, in general, it's okay to be delusional when you're chasing your dreams. When you have a vision in mind, you can be delusional. Thank you to my team. Song could be the #1 song in the world. And I just want to say, in general, it's okay to be delusional when you're chasing your dreams. When you have a vision in mind, you can be delusional. Thank you to my team.
That's awesome.
Right.
Okay.
And he also brought up the fact that he came out at the height of his fame. You know, that's something, you know, to think that you could do that's delusional. So I felt like that was an amazing message to not only his fans, but everyone out there. You know, you can do the impossible. If you have a vision and you stick to it, you can do it. And I'm so proud of this brother. Like, my happiness for him is like over the moon. And it doesn't hurt that he's an attractive man as well.
Okay, he
You
look
know,
good. Yes, you do.
honey,
And
them
then
lips.
yeah.
Them lips.
Mm.
Wow. Oh.
What'd you say, Mike?
He is the #1 song in the world.
Well, he did have a #1 with
Yeah, he
Industry
did.
Baby.
Oh, I didn't know.
And Old Town Road. I think he
I
has
actually
3
Old Town Road, and
#1.
I really enjoyed Industry Baby, and I think
Yeah, I
the
do
other
like
one
the
is
song.
Montero or something like that.
The
Yes,
album was actually
Montero
pretty
was
good.
#1 as
I
well.
listened to it one time. It's not my type of music, but it was actually really good music on the album. Like, it was good. So
Right, like
congratulations, because after what he's been through with the Boosie.
Boosie.
Yeah. On top, and being the bigger person and saying, you know what, you can have it. I'm letting it go. I'm not talking about it no more. You win in my book.
Absolutely. I enjoyed the trolling. I enjoyed all of that, especially while it was time for his album to come out. I enjoyed
Right.
all the trolling that we talked about.
You know what?
Gosh, we've been recording that long.
I will take the Beyonce route, and that's nothing at all. You won't even get anything from me. That's why I'm doing the
Right.
calls now. On the phone calls,
Yeah.
you get nothing from me. You can get nothing.
Nothing.
I understand. So let me move on from that, because I'm not going to acknowledge your ass being stupid and retarded and ignorant.
Okay.
Right. Like Faith Evans says, you get no love. Okay.
Done.
But she give it
You
all to the
get-
stupid people, though. Girls, Did y'all see
Yes, so-
Stevie J interview getting fellatio while he's interviewing?
Right. He was doing
Child.
an interview. He was getting fellatio in the middle of the interview. Like, That doesn't surprise me like
Sure
whatsoever
don't.
because that's classic Stevie J. But the disrespect that you showed to not
The
only
absolute
America, but
disrespect.
to that young woman who was giving you that serious interview, asking you serious questions, and you're going to have someone giving you fellatio at the same time. Like that's
This
so
nigga.
disrespectful on so many
Did it
levels.
surprise you though for Stevie J?
Not at all. Not
Okay.
whatsoever. Not
That's why he ain't
whatsoever.
never gonna make another dime in the industry no more.
And you know the funny thing is when he married Faith Evans, I thought that he had changed for some reason. Like for some reason I thought that Faith Evans wouldn't marry him as he is because I feel like Faith is, you know, an upstanding woman who knows better. But
I think
Child,
Faith
it's
is already.
apparent that that's not the case.
I think Faith just knew him already from the past, and she
I
just felt
think that's what it
comfortable
was
with him.
too.
Because when you're Faith Evans, I mean, you can't just go out there and meet just any regular guy.
Absolutely.
Right.
So I just think that she was still stupid for that, but she learned her lesson quickly. I know that.
Right. Obviously, they're in the middle of divorce. But anyways, we want to thank you all for joining us this evening for another night of hot topics. There was no social commentary tonight, but that's okay.
Yes,
Maybe we'll get
huh?
to it next week. So again, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel one more time. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Be sure to click the thumbs up button. Be sure to leave us a comment and also press the notification bell. If you want to hit up Mike, how can they hit you up on social media, Mike? You're over here.
What? Well, that's not it.
Yeah.
So yes, my name is Michael, and you can find me on Twitter, TikTok, and I am very active on TikTok, and you can also find me on Twitter, which I'm very active on also on Sunday nights. But my name is Mr. Real 121. That's MRREAL, the numbers 121, and all you fine gentlemen, gentlemen out there who is single and looking to mingle, and I don't care what state you in. I know how to fly. Okay. You know how to too. Hit me from my DM. I'm available.
All right.
And subscribe to the show. Don't just watch. Click that bell and click that subscribe button.
Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Light Bright. What's your name now? Not Light Bright.
Light of the Leo.
Yes, I am she.
Light
She is me. I am the Light of the Leo on Twitter. Wait, no, not Twitter. But it is on Instagram as well as TikTok. Go ahead and follow me there on both of those platforms.
Ding. And I'm your boy, Mr. TD McCullum. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Oh yeah, for my Facebook, I'm Jennifer Star McCullum. You know, just put my whole name in there. You'll find me.
Yeah. And if you like to follow me, I'm on Instagram, JoJo_3020. I'm on TikTok, JoJo_3020_. And also Facebook, Jonathan Lee. Just put in my middle and last name, you will find me. Also, if you'd like to also reach out to me by email, my email is williamjonathanlee@gmail.com. Once again, we want to
single.
Yes, I am single.
Respectful and single. Please hit him up. He is ready for a commitment.
Yes. Thank you for speaking up for me, Mike. I really appreciate that because I didn't want to put myself out there like that. But
well, we're gonna do it, girl. Oh, screaming
right? Because I need me a husband.
Right.
Anyways,
okay.
Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you join us again next week, Thursday, 9:30, same time, same place, same beautiful faces. Until next time, y'all, we're gonna say bye.
Bye. See you next week. Subscribe
at 9:30.
Yeah.
9:30 Thursday.